Everyone, Mr. History here. Today, we're going to keep looking at volume. So let's just jump right into what we got going on here. So, first thing, we're looking at volume of a pyramid. Now, volume of a pyramid, these are pretty straightforward. Again, we're just looking at the area of the base times the height, and then we're just going to take whatever we get and take 1/3 of it, aka divided by 3. So same principle applies here. Remember that we have this idea of this slant height. And notice we're not using it here, but we may have to use it if we're going to be looking for the height to find, like sometimes we need to use these things with the Pythagorean theorem. So I'm just kind of drawing you a little right triangle here. So just a heads up there is that sometimes we will use the slant height, but we won't use it to find the area, or the volume rather. So volume is the area of the base times the height divided by 3, or you can think of it as 1/3 of the base times the height. This might actually be a little bit easier for some of us. So let's see. The area of the base, well, this is a rectangle. So simply this is 10 times 11, and then the height of the figure is from the top to the base, right? The height of the figure. Notice the height is making a right angle here. And I think that's one of the hallmarks that we have to be able to recognize is that the height is always perpendicular to the base. And in our case right here, the height is 16. And so what do we want to do? Well, we want to take 1/3 of this. So I'm just going to take all these numbers and divide them by 3. 10, 11, 16. And then I'm going to divide them by 3. And so I'm going to do 586.67. How about that? Just for now. Let's see. Here we go. All right, yeah, this one's missing the height. So let's see if we can find the height. So to find the height is kind of the same old game here. We know that this whole thing is 14, this whole side, and so I'm just going to be looking at. Let me look at it this way, actually. So I'm looking at this whole thing here is 14, and so if I want to know what's this, the measure of this little piece here. It's going to be half of 14, which is 7. We know that this slant height is going to be the hypotenuse of this triangle, and so we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem, where C is the hypotenuse. And, let's just dump some numbers in here. 7 squared plus B squared is equal to 25 squared. 49 plus B squared is equal to 625. So we need to subtract 49 from both sides, and then square root that number. So let's do that. 625.49. Then I need to square root this number. Not E. Answer. 24. No, it's a special right triangle. Nice. Not a special right triangle. Pythagorean triple. Okay, so now I know my height here is 24. And I can just go, okay, so now I need the volume, which is the area of the base times the height divided by 3. And so this is it's just 14 squared, this is squared, times 24. And then we get this value easily from the calculator, right? 14 times 14 times 24. Easy peasy, squeeze the lemon. Okay, and we have one more. Of course, we have a cone, and the cone is still the same thing. This is still 1/3, or the area of the base times the height divided by 3. Well, the area of the base here is a circle, right? And so now this is just going to be pi r squared times the height divided by 3. You see our radius here. So this is pi. The radius here is 9, so it's 9 squared, times the height, which is 17, and I'm going to divide this number by 3. So let's just go ahead and do this. 9 squared, 17. Pi, 9 squared, 17, enter, divided by 3, enter. This looks like it's 14412. Yeah, I'm just going to round this to 1442. And these are yards cubed. Not bad. So, again, the idea here for volume is pretty simple. For just all of our figures, sort of the volume is the area of the base times the height of the base, height of the solid. So this is kind of the distance between bases, or just the height of the whole thing. And if it's a piece of a cylinder, divided by 3, right? If it's a piece of a rectangle, again, you're just going to divide it by 3. So volume overall is a pretty easy topic to approach. All right, guys, thanks for watching.